What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with more War Thunder for you. All this stuff is really... this is all some footage of the first time I really got to play 1.31. Well, that's not exactly true. This is the second day. But I hadn't been able to play any Americans or any... at least the non-Air Cobra Americans, and also the F4s I hadn't been able to play. So the next couple days you're going to see my impressions on what has changed on these planes. So first of all, this is a F4F Hellcat. At least I do believe that's the Hellcat. And it has only 4 50 cals, which is really not that much armament. This is a Navy plane, is why I think it has less armament. But one thing that people have been talking about, and I read it in the forums, and I'm noticing it right here, you can see it happening kind of, is the Hellcat flight models are kind of jacked up now in 1.31. It almost feels like a heroic, I did it again, a historical battle flight model. This is arcade, and again, it would be fine if this was historic battle, but it's not. This is an arcade battle, so you expect kind of a lot better of a flight model than this, because you're flying against other planes with, really good flight models, so you have to compete. This thing just doesn't have that flight model. Now, it does have some turn speed, which is kind of nice right there. And I'm seeing a lot more mid-air collisions than I used to. I don't really know why that is. I just see a lot more. So this thing is very sluggish. The turn speed, I think, is pretty good. It's very slow, and I think that's why it turns pretty quick. Also, being a Navy plane, it has a lot more lift and not as much attack, basically. But really kind of underwhelming. Kind of messed up. The F4F is the same way. It has the same issue. I don't know if the Corsairs do. You guys can tell me if the F4Us are having this same problem. I think they are, where they're just they're flopping all over the place. They really just have really bad flight models right now. And I think that the devs have said that it is a bug and they're going to fix it. So we'll just have to wait. So as you can see, it's hard for me to keep my reticle on these guys when they're crisscrossing all over the place, and I can't keep up. I can't turn my plane as well. Now, this video right here is before I got the engine, and I might have the engine. I know I don't have the fuselage polish, so there's a little bit left for me to unlock to make this plane really have its proper flight model, or actually the fully unlocked flight model for this thing. But even so, it didn't used to fly this bad pre-1.31. It was not this sluggish. This is worse than even when I first flew the P-40. This is a lot worse. So taking that guy's wing off finally, the one thing that does save my bacon a lot in this video is I am getting very, very good at using my ailerons and proper roll angles. And if you notice, you'll see that I wish I could pause it right here, but I can't. It doesn't work. It's not a replay. It's actual Fraps video. So I can't really just stop it and do a bunch of things like I do in World of Tanks. But if you look at the top of my cockpit and think that is my angle of lift, if you just draw a line straight out of my cockpit and up from my cockpit, that's my angle of lift. And the best way, first of all, what I think you need to try to do and nice shots on that guy to take him down. First thing think you need to try to do if you're trying to use your ailerons properly to turn on somebody to get the best, tightest turn you can, is you want to point the angle of your lift directly at the plane you're trying to tail. Like, see this guy I'm trying to turn on him? I'm trying to tail him. Or if I do a lag roll, like, well, see he gets a little out in front of me right here. I get my, wow, nice shots. Shot out the pilot right there. We're getting pretty lucky with those shots. But the 50 cals actually feel a little bit improved. To me in 1.31, they hit a little bit harder, which is nice. Tell me if you agree with that. I've kind of heard some other people say that as well. But anyway, back to how to get proper maneuvers on someone, as far as doing the tightest turn you possibly can, is to, again, point the angle of your lift directly at the plane. So it's kind of something you have to do in your head. I'm very good with... I don't know. I'm very good with geometry, knowing where I am as far as north, south, east, west. I'm very visual like that, so I'm pretty good at doing it. And then what I noticed is once I got good at getting good at doing that, at keeping that imaginary lift line pointed at the enemy plane so I could catch him quicker or turn on him faster. What I started to do to even do a more advanced turn on the guy is to aim my angle of lift at where I think he's going to be. So you aim it slightly in front of the guy. And I don't know if I do it in this video too much. Let's see. Basically when the guy's turning, like you'll see, and here I'm going to do a roll because I need to get my angle of lift at the guy. Now see, I aimed it a little bit ahead of him right there. Now he's going to turn back in. He's got... That's the P-36 Seahawk. It's one of the new planes in 1.31. I do kind of want to fly that, but it's like a rank 2, so not really something I'm wanting to jump into. This is a rank 6 plane, so I'm not really looking at flying the lower tiers just yet. I'm not really bored with these planes. I still have a lot of fun with them, so when I get a little bit bored of them, I'll probably try the lower tier planes so I can at least get some footage for you. Maybe I'll do that for next week. So as you can see, right there, I putting my angle of lift where I think he's going to be so that I can turn and be right behind him. Now I've lost him right here. I think he kept flying straight, but I was really having a problem. Where is he? I still don't know where he is. You always have to see your enemy or you're going to have issues with where he is. Okay, luckily there's a bunch of guys on him so he didn't get right on my ass, but that is like probably the biggest way to have an enemy get on your tail and jack you up is if you lose sight of him in a turn fight, probably it means that he's going to be able to get on your backside. So SU-2, trying to take out bombers and stuff, we're really losing this game because nobody was going after bombers. They're just letting bombers bomb everybody, I guess. Bomb all our targets, which is kind of stupid. The reason I wasn't really going after him is kind of because this thing has such a horrible flight model. I was just trying to stay alive. And that meant anybody that was getting close to me, I was attacking them to try to get rid of them. If I could get the jump on them, I was doing it because I knew if they got the jump on me, then I was going to die because I could not get away. Once somebody got on my butt, I was going to be dead. So, like this guy right here, not letting I was kind of playing major defense in this battle right here. So this guy's coming in. I don't know what he's doing. War Pig. I've seen that guy before. I've seen that guy. He's killed me a few times in other games. Also, well, I guess 97 ping. They've done something to the servers. I've gained about 20 ping probably in the last week, and the packet loss is generally not as bad as it usually is. I used to get like 5 to 10% packet loss. Sometimes I still do, but it's not too bad. Packet loss is really bad for a game like this. That's when the plane will start jumping around because you're not getting information that should help display that stuff to your client on where the actual plane is, and so that's why it looks like he's jumping around. So pretty good, 0 deaths, 4 kills. Not the greatest game, but it's a good game. That was a good game. Not great on the credits. Again, it's probably because I'm not using my premium planes. So I got bulletproof, didn't lose an aircraft, and destroyed the most air targets. Really nice game here. New shell racks. I'm trying to unlock all the stuff on these planes. That's why you see me playing them a lot. So anyway, let me know what you think about the Hellcat flight models and stuff. I think they're bad. They need to fix them, and I can't wait till they fix them. So let me know.